system. So when you are building a trading system, there should be 5 key components. Before you enter a trade, all those 5 key components should be present before you take the trade. Okay. So the first thing is direction. In your trading system, you should have a definition of what your direction is. You should understand what the direction is. Okay. Now, the second thing is a setup. Okay, so Bystra, as Hall said, Bystra has setups. Okay, so you see the Bystra QM, all those in their setups. Now, it will amaze you that you get a Bystra setup, you take a trade, okay, it will go and then come back to your entry, and then you've lost the trade. It is because the setup is lacking direction. Okay, now, Bystra setup has setup and has what confirmation, and she uses usually the engulfing candles and all those things for confirmation. Okay, now your trading system should have an entry technique. Your trading system should have what? An entry technique. Now, after the entry technique, what should your trading system have? You have a risk management system. Okay, so your trading system should start with what? Give you direction, should give you a setup, should give you a confirmation of the setup. Now, to look at basic SNR, okay, then from there, we are going to look at breakouts. We are going to talk about storyline, okay, then we are going to talk about setup, and we are going to talk about what? A time frame matrix and entry, okay? So now, this is an introduction. This is also an introduction. This storyline is going to be your direction, okay? This storyline is going to be your direction. We are going to learn about setups, okay? And then we look at a time frame matrix, which is what? Going to be more of your, how do you call it? Your risk management and entry, okay? Now, basic SNR. When it comes to SNR, there are 2 types of SNR. SNR means what? Support and resistance. I hope you know that. Support and resistance, SNR. So we are going to look at the classic SNR. We are going to use the open close, which is also the kissing candle or the double marubuzu. Okay, it's the same name. So you can call it open close, you can call it KC, which is kissing candle, and you can call it what? DMB, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. No, it is going to be what? Double marubuzu. All right. Okay, so classic SNR. Now, when you talk about classic SNR, okay, you want to find a classic SNR by changing to a line chart. This also by strike, change to a line chart. When you change to a line chart, you are going to see an A shape for resistance. So for instance, let me see if I can use my pen here, annotate. Okay, so for resistance, you are going to see, you see this resistance will be looking like this. There's a sharp move. The market was going up. You see a bullish candle and you see a sell candle, okay, a bearish candle. So to give you an A shape like this. Sorry. It's going to give you an A shape like this. What is happening? Okay. So it's going to give you an A shape. Like this one. Can you see my screen? Okay, so it's going to give
Yeah,
you
we can
a shape. Like, let me select a pen like this. Okay, so this is the A shape, right? And this one is going to give you a V shape. The reason is that I intentionally used 3 candles here so that you know that it's not about the number of candles, it's about the fact that there's an open of a close of a candle here and an open of another candle here. So it's going to give you what? A V shape. Okay. So this is support when it gives you a V shape, when it gives you an A shape, is resistance. Okay. And then we have the other one, which is what? The open close. So the open close is this. You have a bullish candle and another bullish candle. We are looking at the middle point. Okay. So this middle point is also or a support. When you're looking at 2 bullish candles, it means that when price is coming, you want to buy here. Okay, we want to buy here. So this is what? A support, right? And then when you have two bearish candles and there's a midpoint like this, you have what? A resistance. Okay, so this is a resistance, this is a support, this is a support, and this is a resistance. I hope you are clear. Okay, so now let's look at this example. I'm talking about the V and A shape. So for instance, if you look here, we have a support, okay? Then you look at the other side, okay? So we have a support here. Look at the way it appeared, okay? We have a bearish candle and two bullish candles, okay? And gave us that V shape. So it is a support. Now the next one, we have a support here. You can see we have an engulfing candle, right? And it gave us what? A V shape. So this is a support. When it comes to resistance, okay, you see the resistance here. Am I talking too fast?
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay, so this is a resistance, okay, and the resistance will give you what? An A shape. It means that I've changed this is the same chart. I've changed this chart to a line chart, and I'm seeing the shapes, okay. So you have a resistance, you have another resistance there. When I change, you are going to see the A shape, okay. So this is what? Basic SNR, classic SNR, sorry, the classic SNR. So we have the V and the A shape, okay. All right. So here also we are looking at the open close. You see, we have already seen the V and A shape, okay. We are looking at the open close. So for instance, you look at this, you look at this is the open and close, okay. See the way price, this is what? A monthly chart. We are looking at the monthly chart. Look at how price rejected a level. It came, this is a strong resistance, okay. It came to the resistance and dropped. It came again and dropped. It couldn't close above that resistance, okay. So this is what? The double maru or the kissing candle level, okay. Now look at this one too, this level, number 2, right? Price missed. So you see this. Let me clear everything. Let me see if I can clear this all. Okay. So now you see here, this candle, okay, the wick of this candle got close to the level, never touched it, and became liquidity. Now price came in, rejected. It rejected this level, right? But actually rejected this level rather. And what is this level? It's a V shape. It's an A shape, right? Okay. So now let's look at another example. We have this resistance here. Price comes in and reject. Price comes in and reject before it broke out. Okay. Right. Now we have another one here, number 5. Another one here. Price comes in and reject. Price comes in for the second time and reject. Now we talk about this number 4 later. Okay. Now number 6, we have this level. Price comes in and reject, and price comes in and reject. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
I understand.
Yes. So in our trading system, okay, the only support and resistance that we are going to look at is this one, the one that looks like this, okay, where there are two candles, okay, the one that looks like this. Do you see it? Two candles of the same candle, one closes and one open, one closes, okay, like this. But observe how the market is working around those levels. Observe it. See, this is something serious, okay? Look at here. Look at it. Look here. Look at it. Look here. Look at it. Came close. Okay. What else? Look here. Look at this. Okay. Look here. And look at the wick. Right? Here failed. Look here. Look at the rejections. Right? What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay. Look here. Uh, I think it missed. Okay. So now those are the only support and resistance that we want to know. No, those are And those are the entry points that you want to know. That is how we want to enter the trade. We want to look at those levels and enter the trade. Okay. Do you understand me? So forget everything you know, all the setups you know for now. Just believe that this Malaysian support and resistance. Now, first they will say support and resistance is where price has rejected several times. So you draw it on the wick, you draw a line like this on the wick, you get it, you draw a line on the wick, and then no. This time around, we are going to use those levels. We are going to use those levels. Okay. We are going to use those levels to mark the support and resistance. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now, if you understand support and resistance, then you should also understand what a breakout is. Okay, so a breakout is going to be a price closing. So breakout is defined by what? The candle closing above a resistance or below a support. So if this is a resistance, remember a resistance is a V shape, and the market goes and closes above it. The candle closes above it. We call it a breakout. Okay, so what's a breakout? A breakout is when what the market closes above a resistance. Okay, the market is closing above a resistance. That is what a breakout. Or closing below a support. So you say the support is what? A V shape, like this. So if the market comes and does this, we have broken out. Do you understand? Okay, so this is what a breakout. So those are the basic of the things that you are going to learn, the basic of all the things you are going to learn, okay? So now, so when you understand all this, then we go and do direction, and you understand why sometimes, if you want to get the setup and you enter, when you get a setup and you enter, you realize that it's not working for you. You understand? So that is it. So one, we have a breakout. We understand a breakout. So for instance, we have a resistance. Can you see? You have an A shape here, right? What does price do? You close above it. You see, this one didn't close above, but this one closed above it. Okay. So this is a breakout. You have a breakout. So when you understand breakout, all you need to understand is what? Retest. So we call it RBS and SBR. RBS, it means that resistance broken, okay, or resistance becomes support. R for resistance, B for becomes, or S for support. Some people call it resistance broken becomes support, okay? So resistance becomes support is the RBS. So for instance, here, we broke out a resistance, this resistance that was supposed to push price down, that got broken, is going to what? Be the entry point. Okay, so the question is that sometimes it breaks out and comes down to this level, right? Yes, sometimes this one will not take and to come to this level. Now, when we advance, you know when to expect price to come down to maybe this level where there's a Quasimodo. I know most of you don't know Quasimodo, where you can pick the trade, okay? Or when can I pick it here? All right. So when resistance breaks, it becomes what? Support. When support breaks, it becomes resistance. So here, we have a breakout, right? Price came back to the resistance that has become support. So we have a support here. So by now, what do you see? Is it a support that we are seeing, or we have what? Support here. Can you see the support? The open close, the double Marubuzu here. Okay, it's also there. So it's not just the resistance that has become support, okay, but as price was breaking, it left what? Resistance here again. So we have double resistance at the level, okay. So should I put a buy here? If I put a buy here, this is a monthly chart. Oh, look at all these things. All this drawdown, you cannot trade like that, okay? So that is where we are going to learn about the entries, okay? All right, so resistance broken becomes support. Let's see another example. Let's see if you can have, so support broken becomes resistance. Oh, okay, support broken becomes resistance. So you have a support here, right? A strong support. If you change, you have the V shape, okay? Price goes up, comes and break it significantly, the strength at which it broke it. And where did it become support? Here. Can you see? It tapped into it and then dropped. okay, tab into it and it drops. So you see, we have a breakout. A breakout is defined as what the candle closing below the support. Okay, so this one is not supposed to be above, it's supposed to be below. Okay, all right. Next, so we have defined the first breakout. Okay, the first breakout was this. This is the most important breakout. Okay, the other one is not that important, but also like it. But remember, we said this is a resistance. Two candlestick pattern is a resistance. Can you see? This is a resistance, right? And it has been broken. So when it breaks, it becomes what? Support, right? So bar becomes support. So here, this is what we call a D. Bashta calls a double Maru Buzu 2, DMB2. Okay, so this is a DMB2, and that is how DMB2 works. Okay, so we have the double Marubuzu 2 because there was what? A resistance. So you can see the resistance. These two candles forms a resistance. Okay, price breaks it, and then it serves as what? The support. So this is an example. We have these two candles. Okay, so here is supposed to be a resistance, meaning that when this candle got here, it's supposed to go down, but it broke it. So once it breaks it, okay, that area becomes what? A support. It becomes a support, right? So resistance broken becomes support. Okay, so this example is for the two. So it could look like this or like this. I hope you understand up to here. Do you have any question?
Oh, I'm okay.
Any question?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're okay. All right. All right. So everyone is okay. So now this session is going to end in 10 minutes. When it ends, you join with the same link. Okay. Immediately end, we join again with the same link. All right. Okay. What next? All right. So we are looking at examples. So you see, we have support. This is a support. We have two candles support, which is supposed to push price up. It has broken. When it breaks, it becomes what? Resistance. Okay. So price stops here and drops. Okay. You have another one here, right? Resistance, a support. Price supposed to go up like this, but it got broken. And look at the significant break. Okay. What is a significant break? A significant break is when a big candle, okay, a big, very big candle, okay, well, after the break is done by a very large candle. Okay, so this is a significant break. When you have this, you know that we are not going down, we are not going up, we are coming down. So what happened? Price came back and boom, touched it. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'll end it here, and then we come back and then do direction. Okay, we end and join, and then we all join again.